Hello. Welcome to the stream. We're playing Dream Daddy. Never played it. I don't know. For all we know, it's just you, past tense. For all we know, it is just you here for the Dream Daddy experience. I may have to hold on here. I have to turn down the music because holy shit. Why? Okay, so the music is already interesting. Let's do that. Streamer safe mode for sure. Could have just gone to here for the volume. I don't know. I don't think Felix is here. I don't know where everybody is, man. I have no idea. We mostly just have people here that want to see me flirt with dads. Good tire pressures. Is, oh, crap. Zzz, zzz, I know it's sleeping. Dad. Dad! Wake up. Oh my gosh, can I do that to my child? Can I torture them? Fuck it. And then my tongue roll out of my mouth and stop breathing. Hold on. I should turn... Sorry to keep doing this, but I should make my... just in case. Just in case there's something that needs to be seen. Where my head is. Hopefully that'll work. Amanda shakes me. Jesus, Amanda. Fuck. Come on, Dad. This hasn't worked on me since I was 6. I'm sorry, Amanda. This is the end for me. Dad, I swear to God. How old is Amanda? Hold on. Amanda, I bequeath you all my earthly possessions. Spread my ashes over my recliner. I like to spread some asses over the recliner. Okay, well, your corpse better get a moving van, because it's leaving soon. Oh, we're moving? Oh, that's my daughter? Finally open my eyes and sit up. I'm laying in the middle of the living room, spooning a moving box. I yawn and stretch. Morning, Manda Panda. Already love the name that I've given my daughter. Aww. Yikes. Dad breath. Go brush your teeth. Jesus Christ. Do I pay for your existence? How about some respect? Don't smoke.
Build that dad.
Okay. So, we already have it. Okay, so am I this white or am I this white? I feel like I'm this white, so... These are ridiculous. That's a little too much. That seems like too much, too. But I am not here. Oh, boy. Well, it looks like we're going fat. We're going fat, Dad, because I don't fit into this category here. That's just not happening. I feel like I gotta go fat, Dad. It comes to a point. I don't really have a square jaw. We have that either. Should I make this based on me, or should I just make a dad that I've always wanted to be? Triangle head, chin head, heart head, oval head, round head. I think oval. Oval's pretty accurate. Okay. Hair. Now, do I go based on how I want it to look most of the time, or how it usually looks? We can be Goku? Alright, well... Lately it's been like this or this, but I want to go back to my glory days. I want to go back to my glory days. You're finding the dad you've You're finding the dad you've always wanted. Okay, that's kind of more accurate. It used to be straight up this. It's lost some of that. It's now a little more brown. Also, I did not know that this was a Game Grumps based game. Okay, well, we're not doing anime eyes. That's for show. No. Salty? Well, I'm usually pretty salty. And I do have blue eyes. This is what we're going to spend most of the time. This is what we're going to be doing most of the time, by the way. I feel like this is that feels accurate. I feel like this is me right here. Kind of tired, kind of already sick of your shit. Yeah, we're going that. No. Hawk nose. Oh, I don't have a wide nose. I feel like Greek is the closest we're gonna get to my nose, but... Not a Hawk situation. You know, we're going Greek. Okay, I do not have... I think it kind of picked the perfect thing, because I don't really show a lot of lip in my life. I do. Just a little bit of lip. Maybe just give it a little lip, because these are very luscious lips. Jesus Christ. Cheese mouth? I feel like that's me. I feel like that's my wheelhouse, because all of these lips... You sure give a lot of... I feel like... No, I don't want a kitty mouth. I'm not pouty. I don't know. These lips are too luscious. I've never looked at my own lips and was like, hot damn, look at them lips. I've always found prominent lips off-putting. You know what? I'm keeping it that way. I'm keeping it there. Okay. Where am I right now? Don't have bushy. Don't have round brows. I think maybe the brows I started with are kind of the best. But then humans look grody in general. Facial hair. I don't have any. Unfortunately, it has been my plague. I have never been able to draw. So I can draw... Ooh. Okay, first off, they're black. They're black glasses. Let's be serious. I could wear the ones I'm wearing right now. Or I could go with what I'm normally wearing, which is something like that or like that. Kind of like the Vernon. Going Vernon. Brown color a little light. You talk about my hair? Oh, no piercing. Oh, okay. I feel like that's kind of my jam right there. Brow? Oh, the brows are light is what you're saying. Okay. The brows are kind of light. There it is. I feel like it feels a little fat, but I don't know. When it comes to the body, I don't even want to pretend like this or this is me. That's so inaccurate. This is not me in this area at all. I feel like... But fat has so much extra... Go skinny? This? This is what... Or am I hair... Wait, hairy? Oh, hair. Well, I kind of am. It's weird. I do actually grow quite a bit of hair... from the neck down. That might be too much information, but it is accurate. I grow a lot of hair from the neck down. I meant normal, not anorexic. All right. I mean, I feel like that's, maybe I'm just... I'm too self-conscious, but I don't feel like this is me at all. Well, this is me. This is the dad going dad hunting, so...
Name that dad.
Alright. Obviously, Kirk has glasses. You're no bear. Well, thank you.
Be that dad.
Thank you. Always use a coat of wax after a wash. That's a good dad tip right there. Number 16. Did you fall asleep packing? I got most of it done, I think. Jeez. Why do I have to explain myself to my daughter? Fuck off. Looking around the room, it looks like I did a pretty good job. Every box is sealed except for one. Wait, straggler. What's in it? Looking into the box, I see a bunch of old photos and little photo albums. Whoa, I haven't seen these in years. I pull out the dusty albums from the top of the pile and we begin to look through it. Aww. That's the coolest baby I've ever seen. Okay. My daughter, already too much. Not a big fan of her. Ooh. I can choose whether I'm bisexual or... Huh. Or pansexual? You know what? Your mother and I. Your mother and I could get you to stop crying was to put the sunglasses on you. But whenever we tried to take them off, you'd start crying again. You spent the first 2 years of your life with sunglasses on. You're just a super cool kid. Halloween when you were maybe 4. Aww. Look at that dragon costume. You couldn't decide between being a princess or a dragon, so you went with a princess dragon. Why do I remember crying in that dragon costume? You saw yourself in the mirror, realized you're afraid of dragons. Seeing yourself inside the dragon's mouth was a realization of your greatest fear, I think. Right, yep. Definitely repressed that memory. And this was you in your horse phase. Every chick's got a horse phase, man. Dad? I believe your name for that plush horse was Sir Horsington the Brave. So you're shit at naming things. Fantastic. I don't think that was his. Amanda lunges for the photo, but I quickly snatch it away and hold it above her head with my superior dad arms. Nice try, but this is important blackmail for later down the road. Go ahead and try me. I've seen pictures of your ska band. I was in a ska band? Yes! Yes! No joke. I dreamed of being in a ska band. I dreamed of playing drums in a ska band in middle school and high school. I thought that would be so much fun. Ouch, kid. Yeah, bitch. Ska rules. What on earth even is ska? Only the greatest type of music ever, Felix. The Scommunist Manifesto. That's like the best name for a band. Is this my new favorite game? I think it is. The Scommunist Manifesto. Am I talking too loud? I'm already too excited. Hello, 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 hello. Gotta bring it down. Bringing it down. Hello, check one. Hey, alright. Had a chance back in the day. Yeah, we did. The Scommunist Manifesto. Ska's gay, but not cool. You're welcome, sir. I look off into the distance and reminisce about the rad horn section. Hey, it's Emma P. Uh-oh, what happened with Emma? No, Dad. That's Emma R. Dumbass. I didn't meet Emma P until high school. Well, people need to have cooler names. Honey, I promise you wholeheartedly that I would never stop mixing those things. Never stop mixing those.
Dad.
Alright, my best friend since we where's Heaven? Give it like a little bit of effort. Shit. Oh right, Emma P was the one who... Okay. Sounds like this chick has some pretty bad situations.
Ugh.
Dad, that was me. Of course it is. Yeah, I have a daughter named Amanda. Oh.
Huh?
I was having a sleepover with Emma R, who isn't Emma P. Look, you gotta stop having friends with similar names. That's your fault. Get it together. Get it together, Amanda. Never told anyone, though, True Blue, that Amanda R. Anyway, I gotta show this to Emma R. Later, she'll get a kick out of it. First photography. Oh, she's a photographer?
Huh.
Yeah. We got us a $20 gift card to McFridays. Oh, you're the DILF? Apparently there are other dads. Apparently we have to set this story up with Amanda first. And you got food poisoning from the cheesy tostada blasts. I think you mean food poisoning You know, with a Z.
Oh.
Dad! Still can't drive past McFriday's without gagging. Still proud of you, though. It is pretty embarrassing that these jokes I would tell, and I'm not a father. Amanda reaches deep into the box and pulls out the last photo. I love you, Amanda. Neither of us say a word. We stare at the photo for a long moment. I finally decide to break the silence. Okay. So I already mentioned that I had a wife. Do I want to say that my daughter's adopted, or we birthed her like a breeder? You know what? Adoption. Kind of a funny story. The day we brought you home, we got into a car accident. It wasn't anything big, just a little fender bender in the parking lot. But of course, I was freaking out, and then the little old lady who crashed into us was freaking out, and I didn't know what to do. But your mother, oh man, holds my hand and looks me directly in the eyes, the calmest I've ever seen her. She says, "It's okay. It's all gonna be okay." She was right, you know. Stare at the picture for a little longer, maybe too long. I miss her. I can't even imagine what it must be like for Amanda. She pats me on the back. Come on, Pops, we gotta finish packing. The moving van won't wait forever. Gotta move to this new town of Dilfs. You're right. How long is this game? Amanda and I pile into the car and take one last look at the old house. So many memories here. Hard to believe your mother and I bought this place almost 20 years ago. How the fuck old am I supposed to be? How old is this man who is supposed to be me, but also, how old is this man supposed to be? 20 years ago. Yeah, this is not based in any kind of reality. Hey, remember when I shattered the front window playing catch? You always had very strong arms. Mannish arms, almost. Remember when I shattered the other front? Pretending to be a robot who breaks windows? You were a very imaginative child that pissed me off all the time. It's a long game. We get it, Amanda. You break stuff. You're like Limp Bizkit. And there'll be plenty more stuff for me to break in the new place. Memories to make and stuff to break. And it rhymes. You ready? We sit in silence for a moment. I watched my daughter grow up in this house. It will forever hold a place in my heart, but it stings a little bit to leave it behind. I'm ready. The moving van begins to pull away. I get the car into position and follow it. I watch our old house, disappear in the rearview mirror. So what? To sell me on our cool new pad. My young hip daughter says pad? I clear my throat and do my best cheesy announcer voice. Nestled in beautiful scenic downtown Maple Bay, our new house features. Okay, what would I be excited about? And I'll tell you what I would be excited about. Washer dryer hookups. Honey, have you ever had dirty clothes? For most of my life, yes. We'll worry about that no longer, as our new place features machinations that will... Machinations is there. That will not only clean your clothes, but dry them directly thereafter. An upper-class luxury, I fear. The concept of clean clothes is no longer in the hands of the fat cats upstairs, sweetie. Anyway, it's also smaller than our last house. Cozier, one might argue. Good spin. I think it's great. Won't we be closer to a lot of cool stuff that we can walk to? So I don't have to waste gas. I mean, trying to park downtown is... you know. Amanda, you know you're going to have to learn how to parallel park at some point, right? You dumb non-parallel parking bitch. I don't know how to parallel park. Well, I do, I'm just not very good at it. Not gonna happen, Pops. I think someone needs to do a 3-point turn on their attitude. Got it! Man, whoever wrote this game, did they win awards? That's a fantastic line. I think someone needs to do a 3-point turn on their attitude. I don't know how to do that either. Have you met the neighbors yet? Not yet, but the neighborhood seems pretty quiet and full of gay dads. So you won't have to chase any rowdy teens off your lawn? You are the very teen you mock when you say that, honey. I'm in my last year of high school. I'm practically dust. You bitch. What are you talking about? God, that hurts deep down in my soul. Yeah, you're a real... Don't you dare. Senior! Dad, I know this is going. Citizen! I'm just going to ignore that. I won't forget it. So what's item number 1 on the new house agenda? Well, first we need to forge a path through the solid wall of boxes that's blocking the living room. I still have to install a washer or dryer. We need to go to grocery shopping. Pops, cool your jets. You have to promise me that you're going to take a break and explore the neighborhood. Okay, you're right. We'll get some work done and then check the area out. I should have realized that it's just a lot of fucking... Ugh. We pull up to the new house and step outside. The lawn is freshly mown and the for sale sign is in the yard. Hi-ya! And with a swift kick from Amanda, the for sale sign is no more. Don't break other people's property. We have to give that back. Nice form, Sweet Pea. Is this Karate Kid? I got a problem with authority. I'm so proud. Man, all that karate chopping tuckered me out. You only did one. I'd really go for a sandwich. An ice cream sandwich. Wait, it's 10 a.m. Okay. Straight up, I would need coffee. If it's 10 a.m. and I haven't had coffee yet, I gotta get my hands on a nice hot cup of old bean juice, or I'm gonna be useless all day. I think we passed a coffee shop on the way here. Maybe we could check that out. Let's do it! Always have time for a beer with your buds. We walk down the street to the Coffee Spoon, a cute little place on the corner. Man, this is such a convenient walking distance from our place. I mean, I guess. What's wrong? Why would I go somewhere else and drink coffee on the couch? Why would I go somewhere else and drink coffee on a couch when I could just drink coffee at home with my own couch and not have to make awkward eye contact with other people? This character is me! Comes the first daddy. At least when I'm home, some random guy isn't going to come up and sit on the recliner next to me, and I won't feel like a little weird about it, because technically he's not sitting at my table, but he's very much within my personal zone. Dad. And what's the etiquette when you have a dirty mug? Is there a bin? Do you go sit it up on the counter because you don't know where else to put it? Or do you leave it there? And do you feel not with shame as you consider the possibility that there is in fact a bin somewhere just out of sight, and now you're the jerk who left their mug?
Ugh.
Dad, are you just afraid to meet new people? Yes, Amanda. Yes, I am. We walk inside. What? This is the first one? This is the only one I was interested in meeting. The inside of the coffee shop is incredibly warm and inviting. Vinyl records line the walls and patrons lounge around the well-worn-in couches. Some cool tunes spin on the record player next to the little stage. Welcome to the Coffee Spoon, guys. How's it going? What's with the name? Oh, it's kind of dumb. It gets mentioned in this poem I like, and I thought it was a good idea at the time, and I suppose now it's still a good idea because, like, the business is still running. But people ask me that question all the time, and I give them the same answer every time, and now I'm standing here rambling, and I'm not sure we're all getting more and more comfortable. I keep talking, but man, we're in it now, and I can't stop. So what'll it be? I scan the chalkboard menu, and I'm immediately overwhelmed. I'll have, Godspeed You, black coffee, Chai Antword, Ice Tegan and Sarah. Okay. I love puns. I'm not going to get a chai anything. I like iced tea, but I don't really listen to Tegan and Sarah. I also don't want to shout Godspeed You, black coffee. I don't understand that one. I'm going to go iced Tegan and Sarah. Good choice. Oh, that was the right answer for Matt, apparently. I don't get it. Oh, it's a pun. Tegan and Sarah are this really awesome Canadian indie band formed in 1995. They were nominated for a Grammy in 2013, are known for being the masters of not only pop hits, but meaningful lyricism. I'm doing the thing again, but coming right up. And for you, I'll have a macchiato. Coming right up. Do you want that in small, medium, or Biggie Smalls? Is Biggie Small big or small? I should change that, shouldn't I? That sets. Making our drinks, and Amanda and I take a seat on one of the couches. What's his deal? Let the man make his puns. They're cooler bands than you listen to anyway. Hey, bitch. Don't hate on my ska. Hey. Ska was cool once. It's still cool. Wasn't expecting a Diane. Oh, is that a band? What is Godspeed You Black Emperor? Also, this is bullshit. Ska still is cool. Okay? I don't care what anybody says. You don't have to like ska, but ska is still cool. Couch is actually pretty comfy. Maybe not comfier than our couch, but it's alright. Good lumbar support, you sink right into it. Okay, it's comfier than our couch. Amanda nudges me. This place is right next to our house, and that guy seems not only cool, but also just as uncomfortable with talking to other people as you. You should totally become friends with him. Is she trying to get me laid by dude? I don't know. Come on, what did we say about meeting new people? Can't meet new people who always stay inside, and also don't go outside, and also don't talk to people. See, we're making progress. That sits our drink down on the table, and I have a sip. The iced Teagle and Vera is delicious. Hi, we're new in the neighborhood. I'm Amanda, and this is my dad, Kurt.
Hey.
Right on. Pleased to meet you both. Gotta come by when my daughter's hanging around the shop. You two might get along. Yeah, I'm sure we'll maybe come in from time to time. Amanda kicks my leg from under the table. I'm sure we'll be in here a lot. Black Emperor is a documentary about a Japanese motorcycle band. Some Canadian post-rock band stole... Thinking of. Huh. It's probably the Canadian post-rock band that was the reference. But... You know what? Let me get you guys' opinion. Matt goes into the bag and comes out with a fresh plate of something that smells amazing. I'm working on a new banana bread recipe, and I need help coming up with a name for it. Well, I think we're going to have a taste test first. And get the full flavor profile of, you know, and really appreciate its flavor sensations of... Match with this one. Damn it, Felix! Stop trying to sell me on Matt. It's the first dad. Anna nods vigorously. She knows this game. Yeah, we need to give that Nana bread a taste if you want us doing free creative labor. I think we would commit. We have trained for this day. I'm just going to give you guys free banana bread anyway. Right, yes, that. Amanda and I happily chow down. Amanda really likes it. Thanks. The secret ingredient is bananas. So, any ideas? I'm stumped. I think I might be able to give you dad band puns, but I'll give it a shot. This is going to be very important. Grateful Banana Bread is out. Because, no offense, fuck the Grateful Dead. Banana Bread Kennedy's is my first 100% fuck yeah. Right Said Banana Bread is also kind of no thanks. But Bread Kennedy's, I like Bread Kennedy's a lot. You know, like the punk band. Apparently he dug it. I thought you said you only knew dad band puns. I'm a hard dad. Oh, what a line. I'm a hard dad.
What?
That actually has a nice ring to it. Really? Yeah, Banana Bread Kennedy's. Strong decisions. That's art, baby.
Hey.
I'll just say baby because I thought it would sound cool. But once I said it, I realized that it just sounded so good coming out of my mouth. Maybe I should have left saying baby.
Hey. Hey.
Enjoy your coffee. Well, thank you.
Hey.
Thanks, baby. Wow, okay. Sounds good when you say it. What? He sits by himself, brooding over a cup of coffee. Our eyes meet just for a moment. Fuck this guy. This guy looks like he does meth. I hastily look away, hoping he didn't catch me staring. Who is that? We finish up our drinks and head out. Thanks for stopping in. Take care. Okay, now that we have we're full of caffeine, where to? I get caffeine and then I immediately take a nap. Let's get back to unpacking. Got a lot on my plate right now. Do you know what moving? You know that moving is one of the biggest sources of stress for adults? They're right behind the constant fear that you smell bad and everyone's too polite to tell you? Probably. Do I smell bad? Amanda gives me a whiff. You're fine, Pops. Let's go home. Alright. I get to work unpacking the various boxes around the living room. A couple hours pass and I get some good work done. The washer and dryer unit, both washing and drying, and we can actually walk through the living room without tripping over boxes. First visitor already? I walk over the door and open it. Hello. A handsome, clean-cut man stands at my door, brandishing a plate of cookies. Hello? It's ridiculous. I honestly feel like I should have some, like, throat laws. Because I feel like I have to read it.
Whoa.
Oh, where are my manners? My name is Joseph. I'm your next-door neighbor. Oh, yes, hi. I'm Kirk. That's what my name is.
Oh.
I saw the movie man. I thought I'd bring over some cookies. My daughter, Christy, wanted... How come it's always girls? Do any of these dads have a male son? My daughter, Christy, wanted me to let you know that she baked them herself. Joseph leans in and whispers, she just sprinkled the chocolate chips. Between you and me, she's a useless bitch. We both share a laugh. Kids, right? Wow, cookies, huh? Okay, Amanda. Shit. Nice to meet you. Joseph hands her a plate of cookies with a smile. Well, thanks for the cookies. Amanda disappears with the cookies. Of course she does. Amanda, come back. She's gone. That's my daughter. Her name is Amanda. She's a charmer. Daughters are tough. Sons are also tough. Children in general are just... I hear that. I mean, there'd have to be something wrong with you to try and raise more than 2. I have 4 kids. Shit, Joseph! Stop pumping women full of baby gravy, dude. You done? Oh. I meant, don't worry. You didn't mean to be rude. No, this is the first neighbor I've met. And my social life is already in a tailspin. I wonder if it's too late to move again. Yeah, okay. Is the missus around? No, not anymore. She died. I said that kind of weird. She died.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry for your loss. No, it's alright. Wow, this is uncomfortable. We stand there quietly for a moment, acutely aware of how awkward we both made things. I'm sorry, can you close the door real quick? I look at Joseph quizzically, but comply after a second. I hear a knock on the door. Opening it, I see Joseph standing there with a huge smile. Hey, I'm your new neighbor, Joseph. I promise to not talk about your dead spouse at this time. I'm throwing a barbecue for the cul-de-sac, and I'd love for you to come by and meet the rest of the neighbors in our community. What do you say, pal?
Oh.
That sounds great. My daughter Amanda and I would love to stop by. Also, 4 kids is a perfectly normal amount of children to have. We shake hands and seal the deal. Well, neighbor, I'll see you at 3 p.m. sharp on Saturday. Sure thing, neighbor. Joseph starts walking away, but stops to think for a second and turns around. Hey, in all seriousness, raising a kid on your own can't be easy. If you ever need to talk about stuff, I'm the youth minister at a church down the street. Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't really consider myself a youth. You look pretty young to me, but suit yourself. Interesting compliment. With that, Joseph's gone. You seem nice. Amanda walks back into the living room, crumbs on her face, and a cookie in hand. No cookie in her hand unless it's in her pocket. That was the smoothest recover I've ever seen. I should be taking notes. I know, it's weird. Like, supposedly I was in the last house for 20 years. No, I wasn't. Look at this face. That is not a nearly 35... Well, no, you'd have to be 40-ish, at least. Recover. I should be taking notes. See, you're already fitting in great. Where the cookies at? They're gone. I'm sorry. You fat bitch! Are you kidding? We spend all day cleaning up the place you ate every single fucking cookie? Shit.
Yeah.
If it makes you feel any better, they weren't very good. Oh, really? Well, you ate all of them, you fat pig. Shit. You ate all of them anyway. I guess that makes it break time. Any ideas? I don't want to go to I don't want to talk to Joseph. Joseph is not who I want to go after in this game. Let's hit the park down the road. I saw a ton of dogs there when we drove past. Okay, will you help me steal a dog? For the last time, Can't fit a dog into the pockets of my cargo shorts. I'm wearing cargo shorts. This character is me. Oh, this character is me. Are you kidding? I always wear cargo shorts. They're extremely helpful. You can fit everything in them. And people say it's not fashionable. I don't give a fuck. You're breaking my heart, Pops. Always help a friend in need. Oh. Only been 30 minutes. I'm reading so much. Ken and I begin to stroll through the neighborhood. Pokemon battled? What? Can't believe how beautiful it is. Kids are playing in the street, the flowers are in bloom, and the faint smell of nearby barbecue drifts through the air. This place is nice. Too nice. I don't trust it. Good eye, honey. You can never be too careful. See that baby in the stroller over there? Government operative. We're on to you, baby! We walk for a while and eventually end up at a small park. Toddlers chase each other around through the playground, and the dogs of all shapes and sizes romp through the grass. It's pretty crowded, but Amanda spots a nice empty bench. We start to make our way over when... Heads up! Boom! Ow, a frisbee suddenly hits me in the face. Woof. A corgi with a neat plaid handkerchief tied around its neck bounds up to me, wagging its tail. Just hydrated. Need more water. Hello, arf arf. He runs around in a circle and nudges my leg with his nose. Oh god, this is the cutest dog. Pet the dog. But where do I pet the dog? Give him those head rubs. We need some chin scratches in here. Dare we try butt pats? We'll give him some head rubs. He seems to love a good head rub. All smiles here. You definitely could have caught that. A guy in a Hawaiian shirt. Look at this beast. Holy shit. Hawaiian shirt jogs over to us and takes the frisbee from me. You know, frisbees are traditionally caught with your hands, not your face. When it said, well, traditionally you're not supposed to, I was like, don't make a fat joke. That's not Sean. This is like if Sean asked to be big in the movie Big. Traditionally not supposed to aim. My teeth. You caught me off guard this round. Not again. Not ever again. Aha! Wait, hold. Was there eggplants? Are there eggplants coming out of this man? I'm just messing with you. I'm Brian, by the way. I'm Kirk, and this is my daughter, Amanda. I look over at Amanda, only to find her sitting on the ground, rubbing the dog's tummy. Hi, your dog's cool. Ah, old Maxwell sure loves the attention. It's great to see another father and daughter out here on such a sunny day. Where's yours? Brian gestures over to a grassy knoll where a young girl sits on a checkerboard blanket. She's reading a book bigger than her head. She puts it down and heads over. This is Daisy. She's reading Brothers Carmurderer. Her teacher tells me that she's reading comprehension skills. She's reading comprehension skills of a high schooler. How old is she? 10? A precocious little youngster. Whoa! My natural dad instinct kicks in. I must brag about my child's accomplishments. Oh no, it's happening. Oh shit. That's my girl. Amanda, get in there. The fuck? This is, Amanda here just recently won a local photography award. Wow, congratulations. Brian loses 10 HP. Daisy actually just won a statewide poetry contest. You lose 15. Fuck! Can't switch daughters, Amanda, as your only daughter. Random. I don't know. This is dumb. You unfurl your wallet to reveal a tiny copy of drawing of cornucopia Amanda did in the first. Cute. It's very impressive, but Amanda genuinely appreciates you holding on to it. Brian loses 10 HP. You regain 20 HP. Daisy just started her weekly chess club at her elementary computer lab. She's the president, too, of course. Dang, my high school doesn't even have a chess club or a computer lab. You lose 10 HP. Still beating him. Still beating him. Bubbling through your phone's browser, you managed to pull up a photo of Amanda winning her 10th grade spelling bee. Bitch! Wow, congratulations, Amanda. Daisy is getting prepped for her annual spelling bee right now. Hopefully this will be her 3rd win in a row. Fuck! Daisy sold enough candy bars this year to get a top prize, a canoe. Hanging out next weekend? How is that even possible? Amanda could barely get one of those sticky hand things. It's extra powerful. It is 20 HP. The fuck? This is trash! Band-Aid? With a flourish, you produce a Band-Aid with your pocket. Take an E and start to apply it to Amanda's arm. Amanda, what are you doing, Dad? Being a protective parent. Anyone would agree it's an unusual gesture. You lose. Did I mention Daisy said her first word at 10 months, Daddy? Amanda's was potty. Still cute, but maybe this isn't the time to bring it up. I'm getting my ass kicked. You pull out a wrinkled copy of Amanda's last grade card out of your back pocket. Dad, awesome grades. Brian loses 25 HP. You really carry that everywhere? Maybe it's kind of weird. You lose 5 HP. Fuck you, Brian! Daisy here has all of her adult teeth. Never had a cavity either. Self-consciously put to hide her teeth. Fuck! Brian, you bitch! Last week, unprompted, Amanda helped an old woman with her grocery bags. My daughter's cooler than yours. It's extra powerful. He loses 20 HP. Words on all days good at, by the way. Her math is amazing, Brian. One time I actually called her to double check my numbers before I made a cut for a support beam. You did that more than once, Dad. Doesn't that say more about him than it does about Daisy? Still, you lose 10 HP. Dang, he's really got us beat. Boy, it's been such a great treat getting to meet you two. By being such a gracious winner. I take it you guys are new to the neighborhood. We just moved in. Do you live around here? We live in the cul-de-sac down next to the coffee shop. What a coincidence. That's where we live, too. Small world, yeah. Daisy and I are in that little ranch-style house on the corner. It's just like ours, but slightly bigger and better landscaped. Does this guy have to outdo me at everything? What a lovely place. Well, don't want to take up any more of your time. Really nice meeting you guys. You'll have to stop by at some point. Yeah, definitely. Bye. Brian and Daisy walk further into the park with Maxwell happily trotting along in tow. Do you get the feeling that he was trying to one-up us? Trying and succeeding. I can't believe that kid's only 10. What was I even doing at her age? I believe you had a bit of a thing for horses. Shame that didn't pan out. Could have majored in comparative horse studies. Not too late to minor in horse creative writing. Too close to the truth, Dad. Let us never again speak of the fantastic adventures of Sir Horsington and the Brave, an epic in 7 parts by Amanda Has Glasses. My daughter's last name is Has Glasses! Laugh off the horse epic. Walk around the park a bit more, enjoying the day. I can go take a nap. Fantastic. All this sunlight is making me real tired. Saying it as a completely pale monster. All this sunlight is making me real tired. I don't think I don't think I got enough sleep. Slept for 14 hours. Hey, Judgy McJudgerson? Exactly. As we're walking home, I hear heavy steps. What? Are we about to be attacked? Kirk, bro. I turn around and I'm greeted by a familiar face jogging up to us. Craig, bro. Holy, wow, I haven't seen Craig in forever. It's been too long, dude. Yeah, wow, you look great. Aha, yeah, I cleaned up my act. Cleaned up his act. Are you kidding me? He's ripped. Apparently, I'm just gonna stare at his muscles. Amanda, this is my friend Craig. We went to college together. We were roommates for a while, too. Amanda, dude, you probably don't remember me, but you're so big now. Hello, and hello, cute baby.
Nice.
Aw, thank you. The last time I saw you, I think you were about her size. This is River. Say hi, River. They're all daughters. Where are the sons? Where are they? It's weird. Where are the sons? He picks up her tiny wrists and waves around. River gurgles happily. Are you babysitting? Nah, dude, River's my kid. It's been a long time. Feels like one moment we're rolling up on exams with bad hangovers, and the next we're both fathers. Where you been, man? I was working out in California, just relocated the business back to Maple Bay. No kidding. Amanda and I just moved to this side of town. How's Smashly doing? It's a Deedle. It's the Asian Deedle, Craig. It's Craig Deedle. How's Smashly doing?
Hi.
I mean, Ashley. Ashley is her name. Wow, what a Freudian slip.
I don't know.
She actually still goes by Smashly, and we got divorced last year because she was too busy Smashlying everybody else. Oh, dude, I'm so sorry. It's old news. We take turns taking care of River and the twins. It's all copacetic. Twins? You have 3 kids? Ain't life something, bro, right? Cake Stand Craig is a father of 3?
Hmm.
Cake Stand Craig. Oh, haha, yeah. That was my old college nickname. He got it because he did a lot of cake stands.
Oh.
It's that thing where you do a handstand on a keg and then drink from the keg. Right. He was very good at it. Ah, bro, I hate to be that guy, but I'm in the middle of my daily jog and I really got to keep my heart rate up. Brought River along for, resistance training. You jog daily, I jog yearly. On January 1st, when I promised myself I'm going to jog daily for the rest of the year, but give up after 30 minutes and just walk home. Well, it's never too late to get back into it, dude. You should join me sometime. Aha, I don't know. Come on, it'd be fun. We could grab breakfast afterwards, catch up. We could do a bro brunch. A bro brunch. A brunch, if you will, like the good old days. All right, sure. Sounds great. Great, let's get that going soon. I better get moving. Good to see you guys. Craig gives a little wave, puts earbuds back in, and jogs off. I can't believe Craig is ripped and has kids. I'm reeling. Why is that? The Craig I knew was not fit to be responsible for any living thing. Dan Craig got his name for Cake Stand. And Mono. And rail means rail. Ooh, gross. He's a dude, bro, and he has a baby stuck to him. The Craig I knew is not fit to be responsible for any living thing, including and especially himself. One time I watched him drink an entire jar of marinara sauce for dinner. Gross! Amanda, he opened up a new jar of marinara sauce and he drank it like it was nothing that normal people do. It was a thing that... It was unholy. And then I asked him what the hell he was doing, and he said, and I quote, "It's basically a smoothie, bro."
Yeah.
I mean, technically, he's not wrong. He jogs. He was jogging. He's like a totally different person. Anyway, we better get home. I'll have plenty of time to reflect on how old I feel later. Yeah, I'm not going to be interested in Craig. Just calling it right now. I'm not going after Craig. Amanda... Oh, that was a Simpsons quote? That makes sense. Music. Amanda and I flop down on the couch. Amanda has to shove some empty boxes out of the way before she can sit. Too bad we're going to be putting my stuff right back into these boxes in a few months. No, don't say that. Oh, Dad, it's going to be okay. I'll be fine. I know. It's just, you're my little girl, and it's going to be weird not having you around anymore. I'll come visit. No, you won't. And I'll text you every day. No, you won't. And I'll take lots of pictures. That's true. I mean, obviously, I'm a photography major. You promise? Of course. Are you going to be okay? I'll buy your lonesome? Oh, come on. I'll be fine. I'll get a dog or something. A dog? Forget art school. I'll stay for the dog. Is that what it's going to take? Medium-sized dog. Handkerchief around the neck. I get to name it. That's what it'll cost for me to give up on my dreams. I'm a woman of simple wants and needs. Well, a dog is a lot cheaper than college. Amanda laughs. Suddenly, a pile of envelopes slid through the mail slot. Speaking of college, Amanda darts over to the envelopes and shuffles through them. She pulls one out and throws the rest back onto the floor. Fucking rude. This is from McGowan College of Art and Design. Open it. But I'm scared. It's just an envelope. Yeah, it's like my entire future. Not a big deal. Takes a deep breath and rips the letter open with her teeth. We have a letter opener, but okay. I hold my breath while Amanda's eyes dart back and forth. Scanning the letter. What does it say? The admissions committee has reviewed your application. Blah, 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 blah. Her face drops. Regret to inform you that we are unable to offer you admission to McGowan College of Art and Design. Amanda throws the letter on the coffee table. Oh, sweetie.
Uh,
It's okay, I kind of saw it coming. I knew I shouldn't have put the experimental stuff in my portfolio. Their admissions officer told me that they just want to see portraits or whatever. I pull Amanda in for a big hug. You're an amazing photographer. I know how much work you put into your portfolio. Some other school's gonna want to snatch you up for sure. Yeah, I know. It's fine. Are you actually fine, or are you just saying that? Fine? Really? Faye says the opposite, but I probably shouldn't push her.
uh,
Oh, and before I forget, Emma R. and Emma P. are sleeping over tonight. The fuck? Sorry? An envelope, those things can contain anthrax. Gonna move my camera, or my... There we go. So, you need me out of the way because I'm painfully uncool. I would choose more delicate phrasing, but yes. Well, I'll have you know that I'm conveniently already have plans for tonight, so you'll have to find a new place. Have the new place to yourself. Yeah, what are your plans? Quick, think of plans. Amanda, the town needs me. I need to perform my memorial duties. I must don my top hat and wear my monocle so I may preside over my mayor stuff.
yeah.
I think you're thinking of the guy from Monopoly. He was a mayor, right? He was not. Kidding, I'm actually going to... I mean, if it's me... my life, and this is my daughter, and I know me, I'm going to bed. I'm wiped. Have fun with the Emmas. We'll try to keep it down. No, you fucking won't. I know you're not going to, but I appreciate you saying that. And don't forget that you have a meeting with my English teacher tomorrow. Oh, right, Mr. Vega. From Street Fighter? Yep, totally remember. I'll be there. Awesome. Night, Pops. Wake up text from an unknown number. Rise and shine, early birds. Still want to work out? This is Craig, by the way. Holy crap, it's 6 a.m. Still doing a lot of parenting in this game. Without realizing I drift back to sleep. Whoops. Must check my phone again. Hey, bud. Still want to get swole on? I'm ready to tear the track. Hit me up. God, the last thing I want to do right now is work out, but it is Craig. I do want to catch up. Go back to sleep. Fuck Craig. Okay? Do not want Craig in my life. Fuck Craig. He's a dude, bro. Oh man, how long was I out? What time is it? I look over the clock. 3. Oh shit. Oh man, 3:55. Oh god. On the nearest clothes and run out the door. I arrive at Amanda's school and I'm not going to the gym, oops. I'm keeping this as close to my real life as possible. Check into the front desk, they give me a bright orange visitor sticker and send me on my way. I'm barely awake and feeling pretty haggard. But hopefully nobody will notice. I check my watch and I'm relieved to see that they're only 2 minutes late. Wait, was it room 103 or 108? I spot a youth standing in his locker and approach him for help. Excuse me, do you know where Mr. Vega's classroom is? The youth, look at this motherfucker. Holy shit. Turns around with heavily lined eyes. Sigh. Come on, kid, I'm late for a meeting. Mr. Who? Mr. Vega. I don't know, have you tried the exit? Okay, wise guy, are you gonna help me out or not? Sigh. Fine, up those stairs to the left, you can't miss him. I head up the stairs and walk around unable to find Mr. Vega's class. Anywhere. For a couple minutes of searching, I head back downstairs. That punk youth sent me on a wild goose chase. The voices. I get back to where that low-rent Gerard Way is standing, fully ready to give him a piece of my mind when suddenly a head pops out of the classroom next to his locker.
Oh.
Lucian? Don't you have third period to get to? Sigh. Fine, Mr. Vega.
Hmm?
Wow. Now I'm officially 10 minutes late. I glare at him as he walks away. Fuck this kid. Fuck you. And your studded belt and your 666 tattoo, unless it's, like, surprisingly not 666. Oh, hello, Mr. Vega? Oh, you into Mr. Vega, are you, oops? We are not cool.
Hmm.
You must be Kirk. This period's almost over. Would you mind waiting in the back?
Oh.
Mr. Vega leads me in, and I take a seat in one of the comically small students' desks in the back. I might get stuck in this.
Hmm?
Alright, where were we? Now, who can tell me about the unreliability of the narrator in J.D. Salinger's Catcher in the Rye? Yes, Colin. Colin stands up and does this thing where he blows into the crook of his elbow to make a fart noise. The whole class erupts in laughter. Alright, everybody. Very funny, Colin. Please sit down. Now, Holden Caulfield is an unreliable narrator in the sense that the bell for the end of the period rings, all the students immediately get up and make a break for the door. Dash Daddy for Kirk. I will be honest, Hugo and Matt were the only two dudes on that list of dudes where I was like, might be interested. Mustaches must be ridden. Okay, well, interesting. Remember to do the reading and answer the response questions on page 194 of your textbook. Nobody's listening. Or not, I guess. Fuck me. Mr. Vega turns to me and sighs.
Oh.
Middle schoolers, right? Don't you teach high schoolers? Both, you know. EF? You know, budget cuts. Yeah, they don't pay teachers well. Thanks so much for coming in. No problem, Mr. Vega. Please, call me Hugo. I don't normally do these impromptu parent-teacher meetings, but as I'm sure you know, Amanda's a very bright student, and I'm concerned about her recent behavior. What's going on? Amanda has never been the most engaged student, but I know she cares. Recently, though, she's been falling behind. She's not completing assignments, and she's been doing rather poorly on tests. I normally chalk this up to senioritis, but I created it. This is strange. I thought Amanda always shared everything with me. It hadn't crossed my mind that something might be wrong. I just wanted to ask, is everything okay at home? I mean, we just moved. Well, we just moved recently, but it was only to the other side of town, and Amanda was more excited about it than I was. Oh, it's not okay. I need some ducking? See if you could talk to her about it. I know she values you a great deal and would appreciate your guidance. I know she keeps heading... I know how important art school is to her, and I would hate to see her miss out on her scholarship money that she clearly deserves. I'll make sure to talk to Amanda. Thanks for letting me know. Anytime. On my way, I stop, thinking for a moment. I turn to Hugo. Hey, Hugo. Yes? They ever catch that rye? Boom! Solid joke! All the hood stuff. Yes. Boom, got some Hugo points. I leave the classroom and then make my way out of the school. I'm still a little bit in shock that Amanda was able to hide this so well from me. She's always been such a force of positivity in my life, especially after we lost her mother. Amanda must be done with classes for the day by now. I'm sure she would appreciate a ride home, and maybe I could talk to her about what's going on. I pull up to the carpool and Amanda hops in the passenger seat. This game is so much more talking to my daughter than it is boning dudes. It's been an hour. Nearly an hour. I know so much more about Amanda than I've ever wanted to know. And she's my own daughter. So do you have fun gossiping about me? Mr. Vega and I actually just gossiped about our celebrity crushes. So you talked about Mario Batali the whole time? It was a very... Why would I... What? Why would I... What? That's not even close to me in real life. It was a very productive meeting. I'm pretty hungry. Can we grab some dinner? Sure thing. There's got to be somebody at the mall food court, right? Let's go to the food court. Does that sound good to you? Yeah, sure. Why the mall? Geez, can't a dad take his daughter to the mall? Will you buy me things? I will buy you a thing. Singular. Sounds like a deal to me. We drive in silence for a short while. Amanda plays a game on her phone. I should say something. You know, sometimes when a kid gets older, they find that they have to keep things hidden from their parents. And that's okay, because sometimes that's what kids do. And that's okay. But also sometimes it's good to have parents' perspective. You know, maybe the parents have also dealt with similar situations. And maybe they're a lot cooler than you give them credit for. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that it's good to share. Love you. Have you been reading my tweets? You have Twitter? What? Never mind. Look, sweetie, Mr. Vegas said you haven't been participating in class and that you're not turning things in. Oh, I'm fine, Pops. Senioritis and all that. Ugh. Hot cat anthros almost immediately. Changing glasses now. Gonna need glasses. I thought you liked Mr. Vega's class. It's fine. He's fine. We pull up a stoplight and I am Amanda. She's still texting. Just... No, I just need glasses to read. Just, I want you to know that you can talk to me about anything. Uh-huh. I can tell that whatever it is, she doesn't want me knowing about it. Frustrating. I hear Emma R is going to that fancy art school in California. That's exciting. Yep. Are you bummed that you guys aren't going to the same school? Yep. Amanda keeps texting. She stifles a laugh. What's so funny? It's a... I don't think you'd get it. Okay. Was it a dick pic? Who you texting? Noah. Who's Noah? My friend. Does he go to the school? Yep. Do you like Noah? What? No. Dad? Ugh. I can't believe you would. Dad, I mean, geez. Why would you? Ugh. Gross. It's like being in the car with my daughter. Sorry, just asking. Dad, he's just my friend. Guys and girls can be friends. He's my friend. Okay. Jeez. Going well. Well, good talk. Love you, kiddo. She leans forward and turns up the radio. I guess that conversation is over. To the mall, then. If the police are driving behind you, don't give them... Oh. We arrive at a mall, big indoor shopping center with a couple different floors. It's kind of dead, but that doesn't stop a mall security guard from yelling at a group of loitering teens. Let's eat something disgusting for dinner. Hell yeah. Language. I see. Heck yeah. Better. We approach the food court and evaluate our options. There's greasy restaurant after greasy restaurant. My heart burns just looking at the menus. Nobody looks happy to be here. What are you in the mood for? Bread dipped in sugar? Bread with cheese on it? Or do you want me to inject some fat directly into your bloodstream? I extend my hand to her. Would you do me the honor of sharing some nachos? Takes my hand with a grin. It would make me the happiest, cheesiest girl alive. We order a giant pile of chips and unnaturally orange cheese from a very unenthusiastic and possibly stoned teenager. We take a seat... Hey, I like that sentence. Make Amanda's voice more annoying? I'll try. We take a seat at a rickety table and dig in. These are bad. These are very bad. But also strangely delicious. We have to eat through the pain. We enjoy the fluorescent cheesy goodness together until we're out of nachos. So, something's been bothering me for a while. Can you explain memes to me? Oh my god, what do you want? I'm not a voice actor, oops. So, which meme? Well, I'm not gonna do a stereotypical Afro-American voice. What the hell? Oops, obviously I'm not gonna do that. That's a racist. You're a terrible voice actor. All memes. Amanda sighs deeply and places her head in her hands. Dad, it's complicated. See, memes are inside jokes shared by a bunch of people that get less funny the more people do it. So the problem is that by the time the meme gets to you, Dad, all us youths, kids don't say youths, have already done the joke to death. Do not explain memes. If you are not born knowing memes, you will never understand memes. And what's worse is that in the movies and TV and video games, we'll try to jump in on the meme train, but that just based on how long it takes to make them, the meme will be long dead by the time it comes out. So it just dates it and it isn't funny. It just dates it and isn't funny. Oh shit, what up? Dad, please. Bro. Anyway, changing the subject. Where to now? I mean, she's half... Well, no, I adopted her. I was gonna say she's half white. She's not half white. Wanna go to the goth store? What? You know, the one that's all black and tries to establish itself as an anti-establishment despite being an exact representation of the establishment. I don't know what store you're talking about. You know, the one where you can buy chain wallets and it's basically an assault on what people fought so hard against in the punk and hardcore movements of the 70s and 80s. Dude, you gotta be more specific. The one where you threw up in that one time. The one you threw up in.
Huh.
Felix, get ready. Uh-oh.
Alright.
Oh, that one. Amanda runs into the store with me trailing behind. She makes a beeline for the back. There it is. You can still see the outline, kinda. I'm so proud. Speech! Amanda. Speech, 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 speech. Jesus Christ. All right, I'll do it if you stop chanting. Amanda stops immediately. I clear my throat. Thank you all for joining us here today to commemorate a historic moment that would forever shape history. On a day very much like today, some 5 years ago, our very own Amanda Ann has glasses. He has 4 names. Had too much blue raspberry slushy on an outing to the mall. After begging her father to take her to Dead Goth and Beyond to buy a rainbow suspenders, she produced to throw up all over the display of My Chemical Romance merchandise. Her loving father then had to pay for said merchandise, which to this day remains among our possessions. Thank you. Here it's movement is Dead Goth and Beyond. Amanda has moved. She begins clapping, slow at first, then faster and more vigorously. Several other patients turn their heads. One of them also starts clapping. I bow my head. Oh, hey, chain wallets. Meanwhile, Amanda busies herself looking at band t-shirts. I try to find something interesting myself. Oh. Of interest to myself. Not much for a dad to look at in Dead Goth and Beyond. I'm gonna look at band t-shirts. I barely know any of these bands. Cannibal Bone Party doesn't seem like music I enjoy, but they must be really happy at the retail outlet is carrying their merchandise. I hope their parents are really proud of them. Look, this is very important to me. I overhear a stifled argument over the cash register. An older gentleman is carrying a garment and showing it to a bored cashier with pink hair. I can see that. I don't know what to tell you, dude. I just work here. Listen, when I bought this online, the website said this blouse was Victorian-inspired. However, when I received it, clearly held the trademark of Edwardian design. Edwardian? God, it's Vampire Dad. We're not taking milk shots tonight. Sorry, oops. I'd have to run downstairs and get it. Do you want a coupon? I can give you a coupon. Will you leave if I give you a coupon? Is there a manager present? Please. Is there a manager present? People have to know what they are buying. I am the manager. I see. Well, it would seem that I have outstayed my welcome. Good day, shopkeep. Your superiors will receive a strongly worded letter by post. Whatever, dude. The man whirls around and storms out, his literal coattails trailing behind him. I can't tell if they were Victorian-inspired or Edwardian in nature. Amanda chops up to me with a t-shirt in her hand. Oh boy, here it comes. Hey, Dadtron 5000. Definitely don't call me that. Not the real... Not the look of real... the look of Twilight vampires. It's the look of a real vampire. You know, Felix, I don't want to be that guy. I'm not going to be hitting on the vampire dude. Yes, I'll buy it for you. Wow, that was easy. Thanks. At least it's only one this time. Amanda plops a shirt on the counter and grins at the cashier. I love your hair. The cashier says nothing and rings Amanda up. Wow, okay, dick. Radiating hatred, I hand her a 20. What was that guy's deal? The cashier rolls his eyes so hard I'm worried she'll pull something. That's Damien. He's in here all the time. He's obsessed with Victorian fashion or whatever. He hands Amanda her bag, and it's clear the conversation is over. We make our way out of the store and head home to get some rest. Amanda and I sit on the couch trying to find something to watch over bowls of ice cream. Oh, cool. Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers is on. Holy shit. Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers is on. Your favorite, right? Oh, hell yeah. They have to make it over the Canadian tundra before the ice road melts, but it's... They're also hunting ghosts? What? Also, the trucks are haunted? That's an episode I've already seen. It's one of the best. Colum and Flint Dogbone, the twin brother truck driving and ghost hunting duo, find themselves in the greatest peril yet. Oh no, the ghost done got control of the truck. I can't steer on them there damn ice roads. Let me use this EVP meter to try and communicate with the spirits. Flint, we're about to die. Oh, almost got it. If you listen carefully, it sounds like they're saying, you're gonna die. It's... This show sounds magnificently stupid. That's because we're about to die, you! This is art. The episode ends and Amanda excuses herself to go and start arguments on the internet. I stay up a little longer, curious about the exploits of Colum and Flint Dogbone after their disastrous ice road accident. Afterward, I crawl into bed and get a good night's sleep. God, I really hope... Let's do this. Let's do what in Phasmophobia? Drive truck? Morning, sleepyhead. 5 more minutes. You have never, ever let me have 5 more minutes, so get up. Fine! We have cereal for breakfast and spend the morning putting together furniture. Amanda is much better at interpreting the tiny manuals. We're able to put together a few shelves and one desk, but I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be a bookcase. Ugh. Looks like past tense has turned into a good. Boo. Are you excited for the cookout today? Oh, that's right. I gotta go to fucking Joseph's place. Fucking kid. COVID. So you excited for the cookout today? If there's food, I'm excited. I'm all over those terrible store-bought sugar cookies. Holy shit, I eat all those terrible store-bought sugar cookies. Fucking game. This fucking game, well, this character in the game has me down pat, dude. I wear cargo shorts, I buy and eat those store-bought sugar cookies. Yeah, those are bad. Fuck you, you're bad, Amanda. Which means there are more for me. Do you want to meet some of the people in the neighborhood? I'll probably end up standing uncomfortably in the corner with a plate of food and hope that nobody talks to me. Dad, you're a beautiful work in progress. We'll get that butterfly to emerge from that cocoon. A little bit. The social butterfly. Well, we better start getting ready. We definitely don't want to be late.
Hey.
What? No, we have to be fashionably late. Who shows up to a cookout on time? Cargo shorts need to stop? Well, then I probably... You should have gotten to me before I kept buying them. What? No, we have to be fashionably late. Who shows up to a cookout on time? You know what? We're going early, just because you said that. I head out the door and Amanda reluctantly follows. We walk across the street to Joseph's house with a store-bought veggie plate. I'm a terrible cook if it doesn't involve a grill. I guess we're not as early as we thought. Joseph's backyard is already packed with people, and the smell of hot dogs wafts through the air. Small children run through the sprinkler, and adults chat in small clusters. I set our veggie plate down on the table next to 2 other veggie plates. Huh. Hey, there's Joseph. I wave to get his attention. The moment he sees us, he jogs over, arms open wide. Welcome. I'm so glad you 2 are here. And you brought veggies. Let me introduce you to my family. Kids, come on over here. This is Chris, my eldest. Fuck you, Chris. Hi. This is Christian and Christy. They're twins. Fucking hell. Creepy-ass kids. They stare creepily and say nothing. Then, of course, there's our youngest, Krish. Wait, where is Krish? Maybe Mary put him in his crib. Oh, and how could I forget my lovely wife, Mary? Joseph pecks her on the cheek. She smiles. Ah, Mary, sweetheart, did you put Krish to bed? I have to go look for him. What? You'll have to... Joseph takes a moment and regains his composure. Mary, this is our new neighbor, Kirk and his daughter, Amanda. I'd shake your hand, but I have a glass of wine. And... Wow. What? What a bitch. I love her. Nice to meet you, Mary. Charmed. Well, I have to go over there now. Did he fuck his sister? No, I don't think that's sister. Ha ha. My wife has a wonderful sense of humor, but please, you two enjoy the barbecue. All the guys are really excited to meet you. Here, let me introduce you all around. This is Robert. He lives just across the way. Holy shit, Robert. You have seen some things. A haggard man nursing a glass of whiskey eyes me up and... Hey. Hey, I'm Kirk. It's nice to meet you. Takes a long swig of his drink. Charmed.
Oh.
Kirk and his daughter just moved in next door. Cool. It's Rick. If you ever need recommendations on where to get a drink in this town, Rob's your man. And an alcoholic. Nice. I told you not to call me Rob.
Oh, Cracker Barrel.
Right, got it. Rob ambles away without saying goodbye. He's not really a people person. Wow, I think I've actually met everybody else. Great, I bet you're excited to get to know everyone better. I hope you both enjoy yourselves. Amanda and I mill around to try and get some of the food spread on the table. I add some deviled eggs, grab a small plate, immediately begins with the baked goods. Ugh, I don't want to have to make friends.
Dad.
Come on, Dad, where are you going to party with when I go off to school? I don't want to have to do pleasantries. Dad? Ugh, they're going to talk about the weather.
Dad.
Go, do it. Make a friend. But how could I possibly abandon my child at a social function? That's bad parenting. This plate of cookies is my new dad. Bye! Amanda shows me into the center of the yard. Well, here goes nothing. I look around the party and I'm surprised to see some familiar faces. Isn't that the barista from the Coffee Spoon? This dude. What a cool guy. And mysterious. That guy throw a frisbee at my head? Yes, he did. Isn't that the guy who was throwing a fit in Dead Gotham Beyond? Isn't that Amanda's teacher? Hey, I know Craig. But wait a second. All these people live in our cul-de-sac? That can't be right. I'd better investigate. Okay. The fourth option is just burger time. I don't want to talk to Craig. I don't like Craig. Saying it right now. Matt and Hugo, that's more my speed. That's who I'm leaning towards. But Craig, I don't want to have anything to do with Craig. Be serious, react to the homeless alcoholic with what a cool guy. Matt and Hugo seem to be embroiled in an intense discussion. Craig looks on, smiling politely. I walk over and say hello. Well, I don't think it's fair to try and compare the two art movements like that. Periods in art only exist because they are a unique byproduct of the social and political climate of the time and place. And to try and take something like, say, the Rococo period and compare it to the postmodernist America, you're completely disregarding the context in which the work of the art is created. He's a bad boy. Matt and Hugo seem to be so busy talking that they don't notice me. Craig leans in. Dude, I have no idea what's happening. I'm not talking to Craig. I'm not talking to Craig. That kind of comparison just eliminates the reason art movements are so important in the first place. You're not wrong, but I think there's no harm comparing one work of art to the other. You could definitely say that one painting is better than another if you're evaluating technical skill from a purely formalist standpoint. Fuck Craig. Craig is out of here. If I showed you a Matisse and then something by the Dutch masters, which one would you say shows more technical prowess? So lost. I shoot a worried glance over to Craig, who returns it. Well, sure, you could say that the Dutch masters were technically more skilled, but I would argue that the Dutch masters were better painters. Matisse was a bit... While the Dutch masters were better painters, Matisse had better paintings overall. Haha, I have no idea what you guys are talking about. Well, that's pretty subjective. Art is dead. Okay. Gonna be honest. These two dudes, these are my front runners. If I'm laying out the cards on the table, I'm not doing art is dead. You think we're gonna start talking about Bo Burnham? No, we're not. They're probably gonna look at me and go, "What the fuck is that supposed to be?" Okay, well, oops is making it weird. You know what? Oops, I'm listening to you, and when this blows up in my face... Listen, you guys can navel gaze all you want about art and periods, but real art died long before we were born. Before the original masters picked up their brushes, before Prometheus ran fire from the gods. Everything they do out of this here and death, art is just a way for humans to try and live forever. But it doesn't matter, nothing matters. One day it will all be dust. Maybe this is me. Anyway, we're just discussing the importance of context while talking about artwork. Listen, all I ask is that you like Van Gogh. You like Van Gogh or Picasso's brother. Hugo throws his hands in frustration. But they represent two completely different art movements. How could I possibly choose between the thick, creamy impasto of post-impressionism and the abstractious beauty of cubism? Man, that's all the way above my head. Me too. It's all good, man. The cool thing about art is that we all perceive it differently. A single piece could have totally different effect on each person who looks at it. That's awesome. Look, I'm trying to read a lot really fast. 1 minute about that. Hugo, please.
Hey.
Sorry. I get really fired up about art stuff. Kirk, how are you liking the neighborhood? It's pretty nice. Everybody is super friendly. Seems like your daughter is fitting in just fine. Matt points across the yard where Amanda, Daisy, and another young girl are playing. They're all sitting cross-legged in the grass, picking weeds and weaving them into little flower crowns. It's pretty adorable. The girl I don't recognize jogs over to us. What is it, sweetheart? It's a flower crown. I thought you'd look cute in it. Well, there's only one way to find out. Matt takes the flower crown and places it on top of his head. Oh, look at that. What a dad. Craig left. Am I cool now? The girl stares at him, thinking it over. Nope, but you're slightly less uncool than you were before you put it on. Ah, hey Kirk, this is my daughter. Hello. I'm Carmen Sita. Amanda comes over with Daisy in tow. Dad, look, I'm making friends. Are you making friends? You better be making friends. Yeah, actually, Amanda, you remember the cool barista from the coffee shop? And my college friend? And your teacher? Oh, hi, Mr. Vega. I didn't realize we were neighbors. Oh, that guy is Hispanic. Yeah, this dude's Hispanic. Yep. You still gonna get me that overdue term paper? Ha ha ha. Great seeing you. Amanda finger guns her way out of the conversation. What a wonderful verb. She learned that finger guns move for me. I'm very proud. She's definitely a charmer. Speaking of which, where did my son go? He looks around the party. He must have spotted him because his eyes go wide. Ernest? Ernest Hemingway Vega. Well, he just went down a couple pegs. Don't name your son Ernest Hemingway your last name. Are you smoking? Ernest is holding a lit cigarette. Nope. I see Ernest from away. He's casually taking a long drag of a cigarette and then flicks it into the gutter. Unbelievable. Excuse me. Hugo marches over to Ernest. I turn my attention to Matt and Craig. Kids, right? Man, I do not envy Hugo. The last barbecue we had, Ernest tried to shove a sparkler down Joseph's pants. Nearly burnt down half the yard. And the barbecue we had before that, he actually burned down half the yard. And then it spread to my lawn and burned down half of my yard, too. Hugo walks back over to us, practically dragging Ernest behind him. See, Hugo is going down in points because of what he named his son, and the fact that his son is a fucking shithead. Hi, everybody. Sorry about that. Kirk, this is my son, Ernest. Hello! Ernest looks away, sulking, his hands shoved deep into his pockets. Hugo nudges him impatiently. Hey. Nice to meet you, Ernst. Ernst, what grade are you in? Doesn't matter. Ernest. Okay, I'm in 8th grade. God, are you happy now? I'm sure you would. You were just dying to know. This is Hugo's kid. I don't blame his son for being rebellious after being stuck with a name like that. Yeah, good for you. Can I go now? I'm tired of talking to old dudes who blame my generation for the failing economy. Ouch. No. Ernest! Oh yeah, because I'm totally embarrassing you. Ernest puts his earbuds in and storms off to stand in the corner. Well, that was certainly something. He seems nice. Hugo puts his head in his hands and sighs. I'm so sorry. He's having a really rough time. As much as I want to be the cool dad, I have to be the authoritarian dad, and he clearly resents me for it. Nobody said anything about the... Man, why is every kid in the game just the absolute worst? 8th grade and smoking. I mean, I think as a dad and a teacher, that's about as authoritarian as you can get. Honestly, are any of us cool dads? Is it even possible to be a cool dad? What? I'm cool as a cucumber. See, that's right there. That right there. You can't say that. My kids think I'm cool, but for how long, Craig? How long do we get to be cool dads? I don't know.
Yeah, sounds great.
I think you just have to accept the fact that as dads, we become the machine we once raged against and accept our fate to unironically wear socks with sandals. Your kids may think you're cool now, but the moment they hit puberty, you're doomed. All kids are the fucking worst. Amanda's 18 and she still thinks I'm cool. I yell across the yard to my daughter, Amanda, I'm cool, right? Amanda just laughs and she keeps laughing. Okay, bitch. I see your point.
Oh.
As much as we all want it, I don't think it's as important to be a cool dad as it is to be a good dad. We can't all be best friends with our kids. It just doesn't work. I mean, look at me and Ernest.
Oh.
Our job as a parent is to make sure our kids turn out okay. Yeah, you're right, but it's nice to have it both ways. Hearing these guys talk about this makes me think of my relationship with Amanda. We get along so well, but there might come a time when it won't be like that. Is college when it happens? Don't let us eat up your time, Kirk. Go meet some of the other people around the neighborhood. I don't want to talk to anybody else. Go to Robert and Brian. The fucking alcoholic and the big ginger bear. Man, I don't think I want to deal with being one-up by Brian right now, but I guess I can live with learning more about Robert. Oh no, they caught me staring. Oh no, Brian's waving me over. Shoot. I flash a smile and walk over to him. Hey, guys! Kirk, how the heck are you? Settling into the new neighborhood all right? Rick and Oh, that's funny. It's not completely accurate, but I like it. Kirk, how the heck are you? Settling into the neighborhood all right? Oh, you betcha. Got the living room in order at least? That's great to hear. I've been doing some living room work as well. Finally got that 50-inch in there. The game looks great in high def. Oh boy. Kirk, have you met Robert yet? Yeah, we met. Robert regards me over his whiskey. Good seeing you again. We were just talking about my most recent camping trip. Spent the night out in the woods with Daisy and Maxwell. She's definitely an outdoorsy one. Even caught her first fish. It was good to see you taking your daughter out like that. I bet she loved it. And it's great that she loves the outdoors. Mine loves being inside. Brian raises his eyebrows at me. Being inside making art. She won a local competition for art. Yep. Did I put that on too strongly? Robert stares at me blankly for a second. Anyway, I haven't gone camping in years, not since the last time. Same here. Well, things change once you have kids. Wait, what happened the last time? Robert takes a long sip of whiskey. He misspelled Brody. Well, Johnny Boy and me went out in the backcountry. Johnny Boy's a strong kid. Met him in my army days. Comes from Kansas. They build him tougher out there. Anyways, we go south pretty quick. Things go south pretty quick. Johnny Boy breaks his ankle when the rope bridge snaps. You could see the bone popping through the skin. Johnny Boy's screaming now, crying for his mama, losing blood. We're 2 days out from the next living soul, and here I am with my dear friend bleeding out in front of me. I'm able to dress the wound, but now I got a fireman carry 6 foot 180 pound man over some toughest. I got a fireman carry a 6 foot 180 pound man over some of the toughest terrain I've ever been in. I won't lie to you. There were moments during those 2 days when I thought about leaving old Johnny Boy, but you build a bond with your brothers in arms, and that bond never breaks. I got that boy back to civilization, but I lost some of me out there. I guess that's camping for you. Brian and I stare in disbelief. Robert takes another long sip of whiskey. I'm just kidding. My friend John and I went inner tubing down a river, and he lost a flip-flop. Missed that kid. Brian and I laugh nervously. Or am I kidding? Brian and I tense up again. I'm kidding. Ew. Amanda and Daisy barrel up to us laughing. Daisy's holding a paper plate in front of her like a steering wheel. We gotta get off this haunted truck. Oh no, the ghost locked the doors. Quick, hit the emergency escape button. But trucks don't have emergency escape buttons. Then hit the brake, I guess. And we'll get out of this truck. The imaginary truck. Anyway, we're safe from the ghosts. But how will we ever survive this Arctic tundra? Daisy, you might have to eat me. Are you prepared to do that? I'm prepared to do anything to survive. That's cold-blooded. I like it. Although I'm not sure I have the materials required to properly cook you. Why are we talking to the daughters? You know, that reminds me of the last time I went skiing. Robert. Wait a second. Are you guys playing Long Haul Ice Road Paranormal Ghost Truckers? Yes. Amanda and I love that show. It's the best, especially the episode where Cullum hides Flint's keys and Flint retaliates by breaking an ancient curse turn and sending the spirit after him. Yeah, it's such a quality reality television. I don't watch a whole lot of television, but I do enjoy that show, that and war documentaries. Alright, Daisy, I found us a couple bugs. They're gonna make a great meal, lots of protein. Gonna keep us from starving out here in this harsh, icy wasteland. But there's a whole table of food right over the... Daisy, it's a game. We're playing pretend. It's what kids do. She's 18 years old? What the... She's 18? Live a little. Amanda gives Daisy a handful of gummy worms from the snack table. They eat with mock disgust. Let's go find kindling for the fire. Okay, but not an actual fire, because we're playing pretend. Now you're getting it. Daisy and Amanda run off. What a cute couple of kids. Man, I've never seen them get along with anyone so quickly. I guess Amanda just sort of has a way with kids. That's kind of amazing. Daisy doesn't really get along with kids her age. It's nice that she's not trying to one-up me this time. Maybe we can have a regular friendship after all. Really? She just kind of keeps to herself. Her teachers say she spends every recess in the library. I think the other kids are intimidated by her intelligence. There it is. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Amanda was shy at Daisy's age too. She used to have a habit of crawling under the tables and crying every time we took her to a restaurant. She bit people too. Oh, kids. They're monsters. Daisy is bearable. So far we have one bearable child. Whoop, whoa, hey, whoa, where did the Dream Daddy go? Here it is. Gotta love him. You're required to by law. I hear that. Well, since they're getting along so well, maybe we should try to put together a little playdate for them. They do seem to get along really well, but the thought of continually hearing about all of Brian's accomplishments is rough. Yeah, that'd be nice. Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time. Go meet some of the other fellas. Alright. Joseph chatting with the guy from Dead Bath and Beyond by the grill. I wonder what they're talking about. Whew. Yeah, I agree. Oops, that is pretty... So I'm curious. Can you walk me through why you had your house painted black? Where do I even start? The house stays warmer in the winter. It provides an artistic contrast to the rest of the neighborhood, and it complements the crimson interior perfectly. Just... literally running out of water. It's definitely an interesting choice. Thank you. I'm very proud of my abode. Kirk, I was just having a conversation with Damien here about his aesthetic design decisions. Damien regards me up and down with a warm but critical eye. How do you do? I don't believe I've had the pleasure. I think I saw you at Goth and Beyond the other day. Damien's face turned bright red. I must apologize for my behavior on that day. You see, I take the goth lifestyle very seriously. And to be caught in a ruse by such a corporation as Dead Goth and Beyond was profoundly frustrating. I don't have milk. I don't have milk up here. I'm not going to get the milk. I got to the stream a little late. Don't have milk shots prepared. Don't have them. I apologize. I hope you know that while my anger may have been justified, it was no such way for a gentleman to send for some milk. What do you mean go send for some milk? It's okay, man.
Ah.
Do tell me about yourself. Are you new to the area? Yes. My daughter and I have just moved in the other day. She was the one I took to Dead Goth and Beyond. Very good taste on her part. Does she partake in the goth lifestyle? I think for a second, I look over to Amanda, who's hanging out with some of the older kids in the neighborhood.
Aye.
Hey, Amanda, would you consider yourself a goth? Amanda yells back. I wouldn't necessarily try to follow under any one specific label, but I guess if I had to choose, it would be more describe myself as a twee hipster with some normcore leanings. Bats are cool, though. Ah, pity. Are you enjoying the party so far? Oh, definitely. Thanks so much for putting this on. It's nice to be in a cul-de-sac where everybody is so friendly and welcoming.
Hey.
It's been 2 hours, and I've been going somewhat fast. Amanda walks up to the conversation. I also like The Lost Boys a lot. Really good movie. Does that count as goth? That it would, my dear. I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. Damien Bloodmarch at your... Damien Bloodmarch. Damien Bloodmarch. His name is Damien Bloodmarch. Just want you to really think about that for a minute. Damien finishes the sentence with a flourish and a bow, producing a single rose and offering it to Amanda. Amanda blushes and returns the gesture with a curtsy. My, do you know how to treat a lady? Hello, Amanda. Seemingly out of nowhere, Joseph's twins kids appear. They are speaking in unison. Hey, won't you come play with us? Yeah, they're just the shining children. Come play with us forever. Guys, enough with the creepy twin shtick. We've talked about this. Christian and Christy slowly walk away. Ew, she's 18. She is 18. She's of consenting age, according to the country. There's absolutely no way actual goth would consider The Lost Boys to be a gothic movie. Where do you think they got that from? Mary pops into the conversation, wine in hand. I don't know. Mary takes a long sip of wine because she's a fucking drunk.
Oh my.
I think I might have taped over the VeggieTales VHS with The Shining. Who knows? Takes another sip of her wine. Where's Krish?
Ugh.
Wasn't he with you? You had him a moment ago. He's probably stuffing dirt in his mouth. He'll be all right. Toddlers are pretty resilient. Jesus Christ, Mary needs some help. Ain't my first time at the rodeo. Yeah, she's hot, but she's fucking dumb and a bitch. It's my fourth. I've squeezed 4 little. Sweetheart, would you do me a favor and please find Trish? That would be great. I'm sure he's fine. Mary! Okay, jeez. Mary finishes her wine and wanders off. Dad, can we go? Oh, of course your son is this prick. Of course your son is this ass. I know you're not going to go for Joseph, but really going out of their way to make sure you wouldn't feel bad about making him cheat on Mary. For being... Dad, can we go now? Ah, Lucian, have I introduced you to Kirk yet? Hey, it's that punk from Amanda's school. I remember you. Whatever. That's no way for a young man to speak to his elders. Be polite. Lucian bows. Whatever, sir. Lucian bows again. Mr. Christensen, may I have a veggie burger, sir? Coming right up, bud. Are you vegetarian? Yep. Make that 2 veggie burgers. Don't you know that some people in the Victorian area were vegetarians? They describe carnivorous type people as bloodlappers. Dad, bloodlappers are also not what you're going to find amongst these men. Ah, it's a pretty gross joke. This asshole, and he's vegan. Ugh. That's really interesting, Damien. Joseph turns to the girl. Just a hint of a tattoo peeks from underneath his sleeve. I can't believe I didn't notice it before. It looks like the bottom of an anchor. Whoa, is that a tattoo? That's not his voice. Whoa, is that... I don't know. I don't even remember the voice. Is that a tattoo?
Hey.
Yep, I wasn't always a youth pastor, you know. I was once gay. That's so cool. Want to see mine? What? Lucian pulls back some rubber bracelets revealing a lopsided 666 in black ink. My buddy gave me a stick and poke tattoo last week. I think it's healing up pretty good. Lucian!
Oh, no.
We'll talk about this later. That's pretty cool. What's the significance of the tattoo? I don't know. I just thought it looked sick.
Huh?
Well, in my opinion, the only reason you need to get a tattoo is because you want one. Careful, though. That number carries weight. Man, Joseph is way cooler. A way cooler youth pastor than I thought. I just figured youth pastors popped out of the womb with a Bible. I wonder what he did before preaching.
Oh.
And with further ado, let's work some magic. Joseph closes his eyes, takes a deep breath, and gets to work. With the greatest of ease, he puts patties on the grill, flourishing as he flips his spatula in the air. It's easily some of the best grill work I've ever seen. Oh, you're gonna get a boner looking at his grill work? You guys think this is my first time in front of a grill? He's working faster now, effortlessly tossing cheese onto patties and perfectly grilling onions on the side, one after another. The dads take notice, and the crowd around Joseph to admire his masterful technique. You probably don't know this, Kirk, but Joseph is known around here for his grillmanship. He's ungrillevable. Wish it was 10. I wish it was 10 o'clock so I could leave on that. It's ungrillevable.
Bro.
I've tried to get on his level, but I just can't catch up. Yes!
Hey.
Let us keep studying. He has a rare quality about him. More. Mustard, we keep talking about this? Can't we just appreciate the artist? I've never seen him make a mistake. More. Okay, we need to stop this. This is getting too cheesy. And then Amanda ruins it being a bitch. Please stop. All the children at the party boo. The glorious display of puns in unison. All right, guys, the food's ready. Please form an orderly barbecue. Yes! Yes! 100%. Amanda groans. We all grab our food and hang out, enjoying perfectly cooked cheeseburgers. Man, it's so wild how all of us dads live in the same cul-de-sac.
Hey.
Kind of nice, isn't it? It feels like there's a real community here. Totally helps when you're just a single dad trying to raise a kid. We're happy to have you here, man. I think you're going to like this neighborhood a lot. Plus, Amanda seems to be getting along with all of the kids. If she decides to get into the babysitting game, she'll really make a killing. Hey, why don't you add us all on Dadbook? Dadbook?
Oh.
Yeah, it's a great social network for dads to keep in touch with each other. We're all on it, so if you ever need to reach out to anyone, that's the simplest way to do it. Sorry, I'm just an old-fashioned dad. Social media goes over my head sometimes. Don't worry, Pops. I'll help you figure it out. The rest of the barbecue goes smoothly. We all trade stories and drink beer as our kids play on the lawn. Amanda breaks up a fight between Carmenista and those weird twins. I think they wanted her soul. Wow, this is like just the first part, I guess. Amanda and I walk back to our place and the sun sets over the neighborhood. It's the grinder for dads. Pretty fun party, don't you think? Wow, these are all pretty negative takeaways. Sweetie, if I can impart any sort of wisdom upon you right now, it's not that this was a bad situation, but if you're ever in an uncomfortable situation, always look for the silver lining. The silver lining to get you through to the other side. We ate rockin' bergs today, and it was good. Amen. Well, hey, at least you met some other cool dads. You should hit them up on Dadbook. Maybe I will if I ever figure out how social media works. I have a good feeling about this place. Me too, Dad. Peter Weller. Well, shit. Amanda and I arrive at home with the remnants of our veggie plate. Seems like nobody was really into the cauliflower. Any big plans for this evening? Actually, yeah, I'm going out with some friends. Oh, is that okay? Of course. Just keep me posted and be home before midnight. You got it. And be careful. I will. Make good choices. Of course. And call me if you need anything. Dad, you're not going to do that thing where you wait silently for me to come home in the living room with all the lights off, are you? What? No, I've never done that and I will never do that. Okay, do you have plans tonight? My plans were kind of to eat ice cream and watch TV with Amanda, but I'll find something to do. I'm gonna work on stuff. You know, dad stuff. I'm just relaxing tonight. Have fun, okay? Great. See you later. Watch Amanda drive off into the night. I really do hope she has fun. I plop down in front of the TV and turn on some Wine and Dine Mastermind with celebrity chef Gavin Chapman. Looks like Gavin's making roasted rack of lamb and rosemary mashed taters. Sorry, I didn't throw a party. I'd love to be able to cook like that, although I think if I was actually good at cooking, I'd use my powers for evil. Just like making baked Alaskas all day instead of any food for real nutritional substance. Ugh. Man, Gavin Chapman just caught that thing on fire, but he meant to do it. What a professional. I lost track of time as I blazed through several episodes of Wine and Dine Mastermind, and also one episode of some cooking show called Meat Hell. I'm not even sure what that one's about. A lot of yelling. I glance at my watch. Man, it's almost midnight. I should check in with Amanda. I send a text. Hey, kiddo, you good? Wander into the kitchen as I wait for a reply. Amanda's phone is always in her hand, so I'm sure she'll respond soon, unless she's driving home now, in which case I hope she doesn't respond soon, because I definitely taught her better than to text and drive. Reach into the freezer and grab an ice cream sandwich. A little late for this, but I think I earned after a long day of socializing. Check my watch again. Then my phone. Nothing yet. You know, I'm worried. Do I call her? Do I call the cops? No, no, no. It's too soon for that. I'll just send her a gentle reminder text. What's up? Half an hour passes now. I'm really worried. The episodes of Gavin Chapman's Meat Hell are not the only are not only not assuaging my anxiety, but possibly exacerbating them with all the yelling. So I keep pacing around the house waiting for her to come back. Why didn't I find out where she was going? Who was she even with? Why don't I know any of her friends' phone numbers? Why don't I know any of her friends' full names? Who is Emma P? I decided to send her another text. Amanda, please text me and let me know you're okay. I can't help but think of all the awful things that could have happened to her. Oh, thank God, it's her. Amanda opens the door and shuffles in. Finally she's back home. I'm glad she's okay. What's up? Sweetie, thank God you're safe. Yep. Is that liquor on your breath? Fuck. But now I know she's okay, I'm really mad. Why didn't you answer my texts? Amanda pulls out her phone out of her pocket. Oh, whoops. Guess I didn't see those. Starts to walk to her room. Amanda, Anne. Whoa, we're pulling the middle name now. Amanda, you came home an hour and a half after your curfew and you didn't respond to any of my texts. You're really freaking me out. I was about to call the cops. Dad, you're seriously overreacting. I was not gonna be like this when I go off to school, are you? This is why you have to track them. I pictured you saying it like that, oops. This is why you have to track them. Put a little microchip under the skin, like dogs. Okay, well, let's see here. Do I... Anklets? Oh. I just now know what you were talking about. I was like, anklets? What the fuck? You're my only daughter. Well, I can't give you a play-by-play of everything I do all the time. I'm 18. You shouldn't even be giving me a curfew in the first place. Okay, bitch. Have a good one. Enjoy life on your own. Go get a job. Pay some fucking rent if you want that attitude, bitch. I sit down on the couch and put my head in my hands. I feel tired of all of a sudden. You really scared me. Just please don't do that again. All right. I'm going to go to bed now. Well, we didn't accomplish anything. Amanda closes the door to her room, and I head to mine. Oh, if she's going to play the 18 card, oops. If she, you know what? We're going to do this. We're going to do this right now. If you have a child, and that child turns 18, and then plays the, I don't need a curfew, I'm 18 years old, okay, you're an adult, start paying fucking rent. Start paying for your own shit. If they play the 18 card, I'm talking about when your child goes, I don't need a curfew, I'm 18. Okay, you also do not need to live under my roof. You can live on your own. That's my response. Amanda closes the door to her room. I head to mine. Jeez, as I'm falling asleep, one thing she said keeps echoing in my mind. You're not going to be like this when I go off to school, are you? This is so much not about fucking dudes. This game is about the relationship between me and my daughter. The fuck? Like, this is not what I thought it would be. Eventually wanders into the kitchen. Hey, I thought about what you said last night. I should have texted you. I said I was going to, and I didn't. I honestly just didn't even think about it. This is going to accidentally make you a good dad. Oh, if I have a daughter, I'm going to be the worst ever. That's already been... I have said that from the beginning. If I had children and one of them's a daughter, not going to be a good dad. I don't trust anybody. If I have a son, probably be pretty bad too. Next, didn't even think about it. I'm really sorry, Pops. I won't do it again. Fucking yeah, right. Well. I didn't freak out. I had a legitimate reason for being angry. I did very level-headed things. You were acting like a bitch. That literally is what makes you a good dad. I don't know. I also thought about it, and I'll try to give you some space from here on out. I gotta trust that you can take care of yourself. Team has glasses. Team has glasses. And it gives me a hug. Want some eggs? You know it. Sprinkle some cheese on them. Already did. Bless you. And it scarfs down the eggs at the time it takes to wash the pan. Alright, I'm off to school. Smell you later. Wait, one more thing before you go. What's Dad Book? Social media platform. Wait, what? What's a social media platform? Dad, I have to go to school. Come on, Amanda. I'm an old man. I can't put together a Dad Book profile on my own. Alright, I'll help you. Sound interesting on the internet. Amanda spends the next couple minutes setting up a profile on Dad Book, which as it turns out is a place where dads can get together and talk about fatherhood. And blowing each other? Team has glasses. New name for your fan base. Alright, Pops, we gotta fill out your profile. Let's talk some likes and dislikes. Milk steak. Ghouls. On a oh, this will be the last. Friday night, you're most likely to... next Netflix and Grail, baby! Fall asleep watching the History Channel. Torment... Okay. Obviously, it's torment my children with dad puns. Well, see, these two right here are like my front runners, but dad puns, well, it's most likely not what you want to do. Most likely I'll sink into blissful oblivion. I would like to be tormenting the dad puns. If you had one thing to take with you on a desert island, what would it be? Trusty grill. The Lost Shaker of Salt. I am not a parrot head. Castaway on DVD for instructional purposes. A boat, obviously. I don't need anything. My survival skills have trained me for this day. I would say Castaway because I like movies. A boat because that's just a logical answer. Dad puns, yeah. I don't need anything. I mean, boat is just the answer, because that'll save you from the deserted island. I don't know if you would pick anything else. What are your turn-ons? Strong dad... Wait, this assumes that I'm gay already? Tennis shoes with long white socks. Well-manicured lawn. Street smarts. Top-tier grillsmanship. Comfortable with crying. See, now, that's showing... That's showing emotional maturity. I'm not into strong dad arms, to be honest with you. I like comfortable with crying. I like it as an idea that the person is comfortable with their emotional health and their emotional well-being and is in touch with those things. It's not a person who cries constantly. It is a person who is comfortable with their emotions. Those are two different things, Oops. Those are not equal. Fuck you, Oops. What did you want to be when you grew up? Technical writer for manuals and instructions? Nope. Salty boat captain? Not really. Pro skater who's also an astronaut? The president of space or a good father? Pro skater who's also an astronaut. That's not even a question. Ooh. What's your favorite movie genre? War documentaries, Sean Connery's entire filmography, anything on Laserdisc, romantic comedies, whatever will make me cry, and old comedies that have. What's like, I feel just for the stream's sake, I have to say old comedies that don't age well. Because that's like half of what I do. is watching comedies that don't age well. What's your ideal date? Napping together. Don't need to look at the other ones. Doing a 1,000-piece puzzle. Eating a healthy dinner at 4 p.m. I'm not 60. Trying to geocache but get hopelessly lost. Arson. Being emotionally vulnerable. I really like napping. A 1,000-piece puzzle is basically Legos. It's weird because, like, ideally, yeah, we're napping and we don't have to speak to each other, but we're enjoying each other's presence. Being emotionally available or emotionally vulnerable, that's not the ideal date because, like, you don't want to have those all the time. Napping. We're napping. What do you never leave home without? Sensible cardigan. Stretching before your nap date. I would never bring a cool knife. I never bring a vape. Cripplingly low self-esteem is just... That's just the truth. I spend a lot of time thinking about... Conspiracy theories is accurate. How proud I am of my child. Potential ends of the world. If I'll ever be able to love myself as much as I love my grill. When I can get the next cup of coffee. Lawnmower. Milk. Oops! It's not funny, but mostly true. So right now, I'm going to be honest, it's between conspiracy theories and potential ends of the world, with potential ends of the world eking out, to be perfectly honest. Yep, it's going to be that. Profile is complete. See, that wasn't so bad. Yeah, that was actually kind of fun. I could totally spend all my day on here just looking at people's profiles. You should message one of them. Or more than one of them. All of these dads seem pretty interesting. Okay, I'll promise I'll make some friends. Amanda gives me a hug. Go get 'em, Dad. Go get that dad day.
Welcome. You've got dads.
You've got dads. This. Hi, Kirk. It's me, your dear old friend from way back in the day, Dad Manda. I'm delighted to see you signed up for Dadbook. They've recently added this exciting new messenger service. You may find yourself messaging from dads that you care not to miss them. Amanda, is that you? What are you doing on Dadbook? Why, Kirk, I never. We've known each other since business school. I never. Amazing and talented, easy to buy things daughter, though I am flattered, of course. You should buy Amanda more things. Amanda, you know I didn't go to business school. I barely even managed to get my degree. Wait. No. Wow. I didn't say that. You never heard that. This is gold. I was a great student. I swear I graduated at the top of my class because I worked hard and ate all my vegetables. Totally holding on to this for later. Wait, do you even remember what I majored in? I declined the comment. Cool. Okay, that ends. Why is a daughter catfishing her dad? Gross. Alright. So. Is this just save? Saves it? Okay, cool. We're at 10 o'clock. We're saving. We're saving Dream Daddy. Okay. I guess next week. I'm not going for Robert. Oops. I'm not going for Robert. Oops. I'm not going for Robert. Oops. I'm not going for Robert. I know why you want me to go for Robert. It's pretty clear. It's as clear as day. Everybody who knows you and knows Robert knows what's happening here. That was a lot more fun than I thought it'd be. I figure we'll keep it up next week. I did not know how long this game was. Apparently, it's fucking... it's, the Odyssey of dad dating simulator, so... Yeah, Rick kind of looks like that. Anyway, thank you to everybody who showed up. Oops. Felix, past tense, who purchased the game and gave it to me. I appreciate it. Hopefully I'll catch you guys next Wednesday at 8, or we're probably going to be playing more of this. I'm going to be honest. Oh, he's so chiseled in all the right places. Gross. And we're back to normal schedule Sunday and Monday. So Sunday at 9 a.m. and Monday at 9 a.m. I'll be streaming for a lot longer. And I believe Monday at 9 a.m. is the movie War of the Planets. Cosmos War of the Planets. It's a 70s sci-fi movie that looks absolutely terrible. And Sunday, I have no idea what's happening. It might be a video game. Might be more Legos. It might be... I don't know. Who knows? It's Church Has Glasses. It could be anything. Thanks again. I'll catch you guys later. Peace!